Hey guys, Josh at Bane Tech, and I've got the Une Bobine, and pardon me if I'm saying that wrong, but this is made by Fuse Chicken, and it's a neat little stand for your iPhone and also your Android devices. There are two different models to choose from. This is the Android one. We'll get it unboxed, take a look at it, see what we think. Stay tuned. Alright, so now that we're back, let's go ahead and take a look at the box and kind of see how it comes packaged. Then we'll get this all undone and see how it functions. So you got a pretty good preview of what it looks like and how it's going to basically hold up your phone. Now this does plug into a USB connection, so you can put it right next to your computer, but I also have a pretty cool idea that I'll show you just a few minutes. Just as we turn it around, you're going to see that you get pretty much just a description here on the back of what it's all about. And it's a flexible electronic stand, and it also syncs and charges your Android device. It is micro USB. The cable is flexible, so you'll be able to bend it however you see fit. It's 24 inches. It charges and syncs via USB, and you can use it on your desktop, nightstand, or in your car. So let's go ahead and open this on up. Here's the stand itself. Got a little pamphlet here, a quick start guide. Just take a peek at it real quick. I actually do like to suggest to look at this kind of stuff when you get it, not just throw it off to the side, so that we can kind of get the best performance possible out of the product that you just invested in. Alright, so in the box you get your stand itself, but you also get these replaceable little pads, and those pads go on right here, and that's going to help basically keep scuffing and scratches from happening on your device. Really cool that they include that. So obviously you can see that this is coiled, and so let's go ahead and stretch it out, kind of see how long it can go. So that is pretty long. It's 24 inches, so 2 feet long. You can bend it however you see fit. Just to give a little background information before we get this plugged in, that this is actually from a Kickstarter program that did well. And this is the first model when it first came out. And at that time, Android devices were not nearly as big as what they were, or as far as the popular devices. So I got a Note 3. This is really going to test it out to see how well it does as far as holding a Note 3 size device up. I don't have any smaller Android devices, so this is going to be a pretty good test. If it fits the Note 3, it's going to fit anything beneath it. So here we go. Now I got this all coiled. Alright, so my MacBook has a USB connection on the left hand side. There we go. Let's bring this on down just a little bit. So there we go. I had to actually remove that little piece on top, and that helped because I have a case on here. It didn't really want to fit in there correctly, so I had to adjust that. And if you notice that it does definitely weigh it down some, so you're going to have to adjust it to where this will stand on its own. You're going to have to get it angled pretty well. But there you go. I mean, it's standing up and it's holding the Note 3. So if you have a smaller device, it's going to do pretty good. I'm not going to complain about it at all because they do say that it's made for smaller devices. So I can't hold that against them. But obviously, you know, if you have a bigger device, you're going to have to take into account that this is going to be a little bit out of the stretch. So I'm going to try one thing. I'm going to take this case off. Put this guy back on. And see how it goes. That seems to kind of do a little bit better. And it's kind of standing on its own. Again, like this is 2 feet, so you can coil this up some more and kind of make it fit to where you need it. And just to kind of show you that it is indeed charging. So here you can see that it is charging. You can see right here. And so that's working. That's really nice. The next thing I want to test out is if it recognizes it on my Kai's program. All right, so my program does say that it is connected, and I can go ahead and do my file management, add music, photos, videos, whatever the case might be. So that's really cool. It does work. It's functioning, does what it says. And if I had a smaller device, I think it'd work even better as a stand. So it's nice to see that it's working, it's syncing, it's charging, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so my other idea was to actually have it against a wall, like on a receptacle, that you could put this onto the wall that's next to a chair, your bed, a table, or anything like that. And you can have it right next to you. Your wire's not hanging around. It's all kind of organized and neat. It's not going to get anything in the way. So it's really cool. A couple practical ideas that I have for this is right next to your bed. Like I know in my bedroom, I have 2 receptacles. I got one on each side of the bed. So I could just have this plugged in, not worry about any kind of wires, and it's right there ready for me in the morning when I wake up. The other idea that I have is in the kitchen. So if we got a recipe going, you don't want to get your hands all over your device, but one of the ways that you're going to have to do that is to have your screen on. So, you know, set the brightness not to go dim, or the phone to lock up after a certain amount of time. So you can just have your phone on, it's charging, it's not losing any battery life because you have your screen on, and you can sit there and just look at your recipe. Another practical use that I see for this is hangout or video chat sessions, because, you know, of course it's going to drain a lot of battery because you're using the camera and you're streaming. So it's going to be really nice for those instances where you could use a FaceTime chat scenario. So I'm just going to turn on the camera, turn this around, and you can see that this really does give you a nice angle to be able to talk to somebody. And you can have your computer in front of you, you're doing your work, and have a video chat going on at the same time. So I really like that aspect of it. I think it's a pretty cool feature. All right, guys, so this has been a review about the Une Bobine by Fuse Chicken. This is a pretty cool product. And for your surprise, I'm actually going to be giving this away. I'll put a link in the description of how you can enter. Really easy stuff. So check it out in the description below. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so you can see more videos like this.